my dear Morning Prep Nugget listeners. Welcome to another exciting episode of the podcast. I am your host, Ebo-Messi Ibili, and for today, we're talking about something essential for long-term success, the power of networking. Let me start with a quick story. Okay, so a very close friend of mine told me this story. She said there was a young lady who struggled to break into a dream industry. Despite her qualification, things weren't moving. But one day she met someone at a casual event who knew people in the industry. So through that one conversation, doors opened and she landed a dream job. So networking made all the difference. And today we have a guest who knows exactly how powerful networking can be. He is Dr. Diana-Abasi Ibanga. He's a lecturer at the University of Calabar. He's been a visiting research fellow at the University of Leeds, UK, and has been exploring AI ethics. Dr. Ibanga, it's an honor to have you here with me.
Thank you, Messi. Good morning, and good morning, listeners.
It's all right. So let's jump right into what we have for today. So in your experience, what is networking and why is networking so crucial for long-term growth?
All right. Thank you very much for this question. Networking may simply be defined in terms of meeting people and making friends. But do meeting people and making friends really networking? Well, networking is a deliberate act of connecting with people in a vice versa way. That is, let us picture networking from the computer science angle. In computer science or computer systems are deliberately connected to enable each system deliver maximum or optimal results. So that is what networking is about. When we link up with people in a way that enable us to achieve our individual and collective goals seamlessly, we may say, okay, that is a networking. So networking is about finding the right people who can be a channel of blessing to you. This is what is called someone that usually says somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is what networking is about.
All right. So why do you think it is crucial for long-term growth?
Yeah, it's crucial for long-term growth because we need people. No single person is an island unto itself. Everyone is connected to everyone else. And the earlier we explore and exploit these channels, the better for us. For example, when you get to Oliver Tambo International Airport at Joburg, SA, you see it's written there, there's an inscription. If you go alone, you go fast. If you go together, you go far. That is an African proverb. We can, even if we run together, where it seems to, I seem to let myself down, the other person may be a form of support to me. But going beyond that, in networking or in meeting people, it gives us opportunity to leverage others' opportunities or others' expertise and then complement our effort and their effort. So this complementarity is the very reason that networking is crucial.
It's all right. Okay, when I started, I shared the story of a lady that was able to get a dream job through networking. Can you share?
It seems to, I seem to let myself down. The other person may be a form of support to me. But going beyond that, in networking or in meeting people, it gives us opportunity to leverage others' opportunities or others' expertise and then complement our effort and their effort. So this complementarity is the very reason that networking is crucial.
It's all right. Okay, when I started, I shared the story of a lady that was able to get a dream job through networking. Can you share your personal story, or do you have a personal example of how networking has had a positive impact on your career?
Yeah, it's not one, not two. I think there are several of them.
Okay.
In fact, the growth I'm experiencing in my career is a result of many networking social capital I've built over the years. The latest one, let me look into the latest one, seems to be the one that has to do with the United Nations, where I made a friend in Cape Town, that is Stellenbosch University, in Western Cape, a discussion, like 5-minute discussion, and that event, that meeting, led to something else, that led to something else, which he benefited, and then eventually introduced me to the United Nations, that gave me an opportunity to travel and for a certain opportunity. So that this is one example, and then there are several others of them. I think I should focus on this one, for now.
All right, amazing. So for our listeners who are just starting to build their networks, what are a couple of practical steps they can take to create long-term connections?
Number one is focus. I remember once I was in Abuja. I was I think both. Yes, I was doing both. So I was doing both for the purpose of meeting people, to build. People are doing both. Those who are doing both for the purpose, or both for the purpose of making money out of it. But people are seeing that as a stepping stone to another opportunity, to a higher opportunity, and there are those who are doing it for some frivolous reasons. Now, I met someone. In fact, I had an opportunity to be invited to pick up a director at the SSG office, that's Secretary to Government of the Federation's office. Eventually, I picked up this woman, and a Fulani woman. And because I've been in Northwest for some period before, so we were talking as if we had known each other for a long time. Then, eventually, I took her home, and I didn't utilize the opportunity until I dropped her off and left. That's when I realized that at that point, I didn't have a job. So I think I didn't have focus at that point. So it's important that when we try to meet people, we create the opportunity, or we focus on what we are trying to do. We know that we are trying to explore the interconnectivity of people, interdependency of people, and then we should focus on our goals. And then importantly, we have to note that there are two persons who are involved in networking. The oneself and the other person that want to meet. And the most important person we are meet is the person who is looking out for opportunities, who are trying to meet people, who are trying to create channels of opportunities with other people. So that person has to put oneself in a positive dimension in terms of being trustworthy, in terms of being credible, in terms of having something to bring to the table.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So these are the things, I think, a few of them that we can talk about: credibility, trustworthiness, and then having something to bring to the table. It's like when I had a discussion with my students, your own students at that time, and I asked them, assuming you and Dangote happen to be on the same lift, and Dangote is going to the 5th floor and you are going to 22nd floor, what will you do? The answers I got from my students, they were interesting. And then, assuming you are in a lift with someone like that, if you do not have something that you have up there already to bring to the table, meeting such a person, then such an opportunity to network with such a person may just slip through your fingers. Yeah. So there must be some kind of preparation ahead of networking. Okay. So that's what I wanted to say.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. In fact, I've learned a whole lot from all that you have shared. Okay?
Thank you.
We have learned that networking is powerful and can be a means of opening doors for long-term success. Just like the story that I shared earlier, it is not just about collecting contacts, but building genuine relationships that create value over time. All right, reach out to him, but before you reach out to him, you must have a goal in mind. You must have something that you want to discuss with him. All right, so don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Until next episode, do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.